What do you think of Million? What do you think of Million? Here's my 2 cents. I personally have never liked her content, and that's okay. Maybe it's because she really likes going to the club, and I've literally been once in my life and I hated the experience, or maybe it's because we have different aesthetics, but that's fine. Not everybody's gonna like everybody, and that's okay. That being said, have you ever caught me saying anything mean about this girl or commenting anything mean about this girl? No. The cool thing about TikTok is that if you don't like something you see, you just scroll past it, and if you really hate it, you can just block them and you'll never have to see that person ever again. And I know a lot of you guys hate me, so just scroll past me, talk bad about me behind my back on your private group chats, because I honestly don't care. But why are you wasting your time and embarrassing yourself publicly by commenting something nasty on somebody else's page? Get off your phone and touch some grass, okay? Bye. Here's a Van Cleef hack I haven't seen anyone talk about. This is how you're going to take your boring magic pendant and turn it into something a little more fun. All you need is a one motif magic pendant, and normally the necklace sits at this length, which I feel like is really awkward and really old lady. All you have to do is find the clasp and unclasp it. And then you literally just double wrap it around your head. I look a little crazy right now, but once you take out your hair, I swear it looks so much better. Once you start doing this, you're honestly gonna think the vintage size is a little bit boring and a little bit basic, but try this out and let me know how it goes. Here's a Van Cleef hack I haven't seen anyone talk about. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a Van Cleef lariat. All you need is a 20 motif necklace, and you just have to find the little clasp at the end and unhook it. Taking the little hook, you're just gonna clasp it anywhere on the chain depending on how you want the length to be. Adjust it to make sure all of the stones are like laying nice and flat, and then you just tuck the little tail into your blouse. Super pretty, super easy to do. I feel like I don't see a lot of people doing this, which is why I thought I'd come on and show you guys how to do it, because this is honestly one of my favorite ways how to wear a 20 motif necklace to like give it a little bit of extra spice. Try it out and let me know how it goes. I love you guys. Bye. We went a little crazy with the shopping today, so let's go. Our first stop was Goyard because our sales associate texted us that they had new limited edition bags. This was the pink, which I thought was low-key ugly. I much preferred the teal, which is the one we ended up getting. It was pre-sale only though, so sadly we didn't get to bring her home today. Then we walked over to Ion and we went to Cartier because my mom wanted to pick up a ring. I also got to try on the Love earrings and the Clash ring, but I'm a little bit broke right now, so my mom only got her ring. This is how they package it, and I'm always amazed at how they do the wax. Then we went to Van Cleef, which was the main reason we went on the shopping spree in the first place. We went to their private room and they pulled out the most beautiful pieces that my mom got to try on. She ended up picking up a pair of earrings, and then we had to go to Ion Concierge and redeem our Ion points because we hit the minimum spend. But yeah, that's the end of the shopping day. I love you guys. Bye. Everyone meet the Queen of Van Cleef, aka my mom. If you couldn't tell, she basically already gets everything she could ever want from my dad, which always makes finding a Mother's Day present a little bit tricky. My mom's always sworn by her Lancome creams, which is why when I heard there's a new Lancome Absolute Longevity Soft Cream, I knew I had to get it for her. With patented Absolute PDRN derived from salmon DNA, this moisturizer is the first painless topical PDRN cream on the market that can reduce 5 years of aging in just 1 month. It helps reduce fine lines and wrinkles and also improves skin elasticity to leave the skin looking tightened and lifted. Only the bougiest, most luxurious creams cut it for my Tai mom, which is why this year I'm surprising her with the new Lancome Absolute Longevity Soft Cream. When I was little, my mom lost one of her $250,000 diamond rings. Like, the diamond just fell out of its setting. Believe it or not, that's actually how my family started getting into Van Cleef. My dad's head, he wanted to get my mom some nice costume jewelry, and compared to a $250,000 diamond ring, that's what Van Cleef was. I remember the first time my parents went into Van Cleef, my mom said that my dad literally bought her every bracelet color that they had available. Keep in mind, this was before Van Cleef was super big and popular. My mom came home that day and she had a fat stack of these little clover bracelets in all different colors. That first day, my mom walked out with the white mother of pearl, onyx, malachite, carnelian, I think chalcedony, and tiger's eye. Clearly the rest was history. When people ask me why do I like Van Cleef so much, I literally tell them it's because I grew up in their boutiques eating profiteroles in the VIP room. It's just naturally become my favorite brand. Really best friends with the security guard there. Tag me in TikTok and call me the Van Cleef girl. It literally makes me so happy. Okay, but if we're being honest, my mom is the real Van Cleef queen here. How crazy is it that our Van Cleef obsession started with my mom basically losing a fat diamond? It's literally gotten to the point where our sales associate sometimes struggles to show us like fun pieces when we're just window shopping, because she's like, you guys probably have better stuff than in the store. Honestly, I still wonder what happened to that diamond my mom lost. She just like fell to the ground. So if anyone found that rock, they're very lucky. You guys got so mad when I spent $800 on soup for lunch, so come spend $5,000 on dinner with me. I'm not the biggest seafood fan, but I can appreciate it when the dishes are that expensive. Spoiler alert, guys, but we didn't actually end up hitting the minimum spend for the private room, so we just ended up topping it up at the end. Our dinner started off with bread, which was delicious, olive oil, and then the chef brought out this oregano bush and just started cutting from it in front of us. I didn't take that many clips of myself, but if you like seafood, I highly recommend Milos at MBS. Everything is so fresh and flown in straight from Europe, hence the price tags. I love you guys so much. Bye. Thank goodness my parents are rich, because what do you mean some of you guys are out there running on the treadmill for 60 minutes to burn 700 calories when things like cryo literally exist? Yep, you heard me right. Just 3 minutes in negative 85 degrees and you too can be a skinny queen summering in the south of France in just a few months. Obviously, after our cryo sesh, we had to book out the private sauna to thaw ourselves out, and this is one of our favorite places to yap because our OPPs can't afford to be there. We left feeling snatched and skinny, and our skin was definitely skinning. I don't really know what we were doing in this clip, but we were bouncing around. I skipped the ice bath because I'm a little chicken, so I did a red light therapy session instead so I can age beautifully with a lot of collagen, and that was the end of our very productive morning. I love you guys. Bye. A day in the life of a stay-at-home daughter in Singapore. Today was a crazy shopping day. The first thing I had today was an appointment at the Chaumet pop-up at Ion. They had so many gorgeous pieces to show us, but my favorite were the diamond tiaras because I felt like a princess. My dad said if I ever got married, he might buy me one as a wedding gift, so they took us to their crown room, which had so many different models you could try on before custom ordering your own piece. After that, I went to Jo Malone, who just released a new scent, and I got to have a custom fragrance pairing session. It was so cool. They even engraved the bottle with my initials to personalize it, and then they wrapped it up all cute so I could take it home. I then met up with my parents at Sorry Hills Grocer for lunch before I had to swing by Cartier and pick something up. I just got a pair of earrings, nothing too crazy. The last stop of the day was Van Cleef. We went to their private room, and then we had tarts and champagne for dessert while we looked at some jewelry pieces. We ended up picking out a few things, and that was basically the end of my crazy shopping day. I love you guys. Bye.